Hey guys, today I'm going to show you guys how I make my Enchiladas Verdes. Right here in my blender, I boiled 5 Tomatillos with 2 Serranos and 1 jalapeno, half an onion, and 3 cloves of garlic. As you guys can see, what I'm going to do is, right before you want to blend it, you're going to want to drain out a little bit of the juice. The tomatoes retain juice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of it out. I don't want a lot of it, and to that I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of cumin, and then a teaspoon of salt. I just have a shaker so I know how to eyeball it. So I'm going to go ahead and blend that together. And then okay, so once it's done, you can taste it to see if it needs more salt, and if you need more liquid, you can add more liquid. I'm not gonna add more liquid because this is a serving for just 2 people, just for myself and my husband, so I'm not gonna add any more water. So now I'm gonna turn you guys around so I can show you guys how I cook it. Okay, so in the same pan that I cooked my tomatoes and my chiles, I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of oil, and the other half of onion that I didn't boil, I'm gonna go ahead, I cut it up in little slices, and I'm gonna go ahead and add, oops, sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and add the onion. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook the onion. I have it on a medium high. I'm gonna go ahead and just soften up the onion just for a little bit. And then on the other burner, I have a small saucepan with about half a cup of oil heating up. And I'm gonna show you guys how I do my enchilada. So the onion has already grabbed its color, as you guys can see. This is optional. You don't have to add onion. You don't have to add onion, but I like to give the sauce a little bit of a little flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cook it up. It already has okay, sorry guys, I stopped it. My husband was calling me, so I stopped it real quick. Okay, so now that it's completely translucent, I'm gonna go ahead and add the sauce. If you're not gonna add onion, just heat up the oil, and as soon as the oil is hot, nice and hot, you want to add the salsa. You want it to be very hot, guys, so it cooks it. So you kind of want that noise because you want to cook the salsa. So it's hot, as you guys can see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mix it around. You don't want your onion to burn because then it'll give it that brown color, and you don't want that. So as you guys can see, it's, oops, my oil's ready on my other pan. So there it is. So you're just gonna let it boil for a little bit, and then you are going to, once it's boiled, this is where you're gonna dip. I like it thick, so this is why I don't add a lot of water. As you guys can see, it's fairly thick. But you can add water if you're you can add the water from where the tomatoes and the chiles were boiling, because that has the flavor. You obviously have to salt the water once it boils. But this is it. So this is all it is. As soon as it boils, you could turn it off, and then that's it. Your salsa is ready. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move over my pan that I had earlier, that I told you guys I was heating up. So this is my pan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn you guys around so you guys can see exactly how I make. Ooh, I don't want it to fall. So the pan is fairly hot. So I'm actually gonna make some for my son, and I don't. Oops, you're slipping. I don't put sauce on my son. He eats them just like that. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. Can you guys see? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys right now in a little bit how I do my husband's and ours, and then so I can do my son's first. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna show you guys how I prepare my enchiladas. So I have a pan right here with half a cup of oil, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lightly fry my tortilla. You don't want to over fry it, because then it's gonna be hard for you to roll it up. So, and I have my my sauce heated up right now. So sometimes they're too soft. If you feel like they're too soft and they're gonna rip on you, then just leave them on there for a little bit longer. Okay. Sorry if the lighting is not so well. I have the panels. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on a paper plate or whatever plate, and just let it drain off a little bit. Here I am. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna fry them up first completely, and then I'm gonna dip them in the sauce, because I don't want them to get cold for my husband. Oh, I was saying, I have panels, and my windows over there, I have panels in my backyard, so it clashes. The white kind of reflects inside the house, and it doesn't let me get the color right inside. I learned these enchiladas from my in-laws. At my house, we usually eat the red ones. We usually eat them with cheese. We love to put Queso Fresco on them. But I learned this. I mean, obviously I know that there's red and green and mole. I actually made mole the other day, yesterday actually, and I have mole leftovers. So I'm thinking I might make myself some mole ones for myself. Okay, so I'm just gonna fry them up. Okay, so I flipped you guys over so I can show you how I'm gonna do it. Usually I would have the sauce in the on the stove, and I would have it a little bit hotter, but to show you guys, this is what I'm gonna do. So I have the chicken, and I made mole like I said the other day. So I already had some cooked chicken. So what I'm gonna do is I'm putting the chicken inside, if you guys can see, and then I'm just gonna roll it up and then set aside. I'm taking the tortilla and I'm just dipping it in the sauce, and then I'm grabbing the chicken, and then I'm just putting it inside and then rolling it up. And I'm gonna do that again. The tortillas are hot, so you gotta be careful. And the sauce would be hot, like boil, like it would be really hot, but just so I can show you guys how I make them. So then I'm just rolling it up, and then dip it one more time. Oh, that one was hot. And then putting the chicken inside. And now I'm gonna wash my hands. You fell asleep? gonna add a little bit of sauce on the top. On the top. And then to that, I'm gonna add some lettuce on the top. He fell asleep too, look. Yeah. And then I'm gonna add some sour cream to that. Usually I water it down with some milk, but since we bought the big one, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to, you know, thin it out too much. And then you're going to take some Queso Fresco, and you're just going to put it around. And then you're going to take some aguacate, and you're just going to place the aguacate on the top. And there you have it, guys. That is it. Those are the Enchiladas Verdes. This is my recipe. If you guys want to see any other videos like that, don't forget to comment down below. I will put my Instagram at the bottom. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.